Hello, hello, everybody. Is everybody jumping on?
Hello, my dear.
Hey, hey, girl.
How's it going?
Good. I don't see you.
Yeah, I'm walking into my office right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have my phone in my pocket, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Ella. Are you being nicer now?
Uh-huh.
That's good. Are you going to go to sleep so you can come see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Eat your lunch quick and then take a nap, right?
Okay.
Okay, go eat your lunch. I know.
What, Mama?
I didn't say anything, did I?
Well, why did he say what?
I was in the middle of writing an article and messaged Brandon and said I can't find any landing pages for this article, and he just wrote back, "Okay, just stop writing it. I'll send a new one."
Cute. That's funny. Hi, everybody. I see everybody's jumping on.
Yes.
Hello, hello. I only see two faces. Let's see faces. If you guys can turn your cameras on, it's more fun that way. I'm so needy. Hello, hello. I'm gonna give everybody one more minute and then I'm gonna start this thing. I am recording. So I will be able to post this for anyone who can't jump on right now. If you are in the new coach training this month, I apologize. Christian's speech was today and I have not had a chance to post your training today, but that's okay. That's okay, Holly. I think I need to, Holly can't stay on long, but I think I need to shout you out for hitting Emerald today. So I want to say huge congratulations to you. I know Taylor's working and we're different time zones. So she will get me a graphic later. But congratulations on hitting Emerald, and we will be celebrating you this week. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We are going to talk today about the book we're reading. Some of us, most of us should be reading, which is GoPro. And I'm going to be talking about, if you aren't reading it, it's okay, because what I'm going through is basically what the book is about, his steps to a productive conversation. So I will get there. But I want to point out we are at 43 new coaches this month, which is amazing. Our goal is 60. We've still got a whole week to do that. I totally think we can pull off 17 coaches in a week. So if all of us commit to a couple coaches, 2 coaches, how about we all commit to going Emerald again in the next week? And I think we can make this happen. Success Club board. Oh wait, we are not 27 lives changed. Hold on. I didn't update that, sorry. Let me quick see what that number is because I'm interested now. This will let me do this. Sum this up here. If it would actually work. We were at 27 lives changed last week and we are at, I'm really bad at math, 46 lives changed. We are at 46 lives changed since last week. We have helped 19 people. So don't do my math, guys, because that's probably wrong. 46 lives, regardless. And we have so many faces in Success Club, as well as a ton of people on the board, which is awesome. And a lot of them are brand new coaches this week. So that's awesome. And a lot of the people we've got Amanda, you're on here. You're in Success Club your first month, so congratulations with that. That's awesome. That's a huge achievement. And Karen is at Success Club 10 in her first month. So huge congrats to you guys. Alrighty. We have a huge volume board this month. Tiffany is leading the volume board at 709 for the month. We also have a ton of new coaches who are above 100 PV, so that's awesome. Obviously, our goal is 500 PV, so keep shooting for that. Amanda, I think you're like 5 points away from 500 PV, so you are so freaking close. Success starters, we have added Amanda and Ashley to the Success Starter board. Congratulations, guys. That means you are on your way to earning your free ticket to Summit. And that is, this is your first month. So that will be for next year's Summit. So if you guys, right? I think it's for next year. I don't know. I think it's for next year. At this point, I think it has to be for next year. But either way, you guys are earning your free ticket to Summit, and you have to hit it 3 months in a row. So helping 3 people each month for 3 consecutive months, starting your first month as a coach. 3-day live coaching event is happening Monday through Wednesday. Be inviting to that. That's our group that you guys all just joined, the What Is Coaching group on Facebook. We're going to run that group Monday through Wednesday of next week. I haven't yet picked the people that are going to run that group, so be looking in your inboxes for a message from me later today. I'm going to hand select a few people to run this group starting Monday. And what that group is a group that just talks about what is coaching. What is coaching, and why does everyone need to be part of this? So I will be selecting a few people to run this group with me on Monday. We've already ran this group once this month, but we had a great success with it, and we have a lot of new coaches that I think can be inviting to this. So be inviting to that group. What I mean by inviting, sharing about it, posting on your page. Like, are you interested in what I do as a coach? Join this group to learn more. No pressure, no obligation. Just learn more about what coaching is. Send private messages about that. Be inviting to this group. We sign so many coaches up after they hear about the income, the trips, the accountability, the emotional factor. Once they hear about like what coaching does and how it changes our lives, we sign up so many coaches. Success Club Trip 2019. Make sure that you've had 10 Success Club points between January and March. Hit Success Club 10 in March. If you're a new coach, hit Success Club 10 in March so you guys can get that invite to this trip. Reminders, Daily Sunshine is, and if you haven't registered yet, anchorsaway2019.com. Make sure you register. Daily Sunshine is $99.95. Spring break promotion, it's generally $129.95. We have the new product sampler pack. It's a coach exclusive. You can find it under nutrition on the Team Beachbody website. Success Club Reward is a webcast with Jonna Cuff. Jonna Cuff will be speaking at Summit. Success Club 20 between this month and next month. You need 20 Success Club points to go to the Success Club party. You want to be there at Summit. And this month will be the cheapest month to get your ticket for Summit, which is $155. To learn more, go to your coach online office. We still have some spots in the room. If anybody still wants to go to Summit and hasn't booked their spot in the room yet, please just let me know. And let's get into this. So this is a quote from Eric Warr. It's a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. He has a full chapter in this book, if you haven't been listening, about why network marketing is where it's at, why it's the best way to go, and why he truly believes that network marketing is so much more than a pyramid scheme, why it's not a pyramid scheme, why it gives you the freedom to do what you want with your life when you want it, how it gives you unlimited income potential, how it lets you work with who you want to work with, when you want to work with them, and it lets you work where you want to work, when you want to work. It gives you complete and control freedom of where you want to go in your life. And he acknowledges the fact that it's not for everybody. He acknowledges the fact that it is hard work, and he acknowledges the fact that if you are not taking it seriously as a job, you're wasting your time, because it is a job. It is a real job, and it's a job that we hustle with. So I don't know. I didn't mean to delete this. Sorry guys, that's from last week. Okay. The number one thing, I'm going to pull up my notes here. Give me 1 second. I'm going through a PDF that can you guys see just the presentation still? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Still just the presentation? Yeah, okay. So the number one thing he says I'm going through a PDF that he created. So this is his words, not mine, and I am reteaching his words. So this is a program. These steps, these 8 steps are a program he designed to be used either over the phone or face-to-face. So we obviously work through social media, so we need to tweak things a little bit, but this is something he's been using for more than 30 years over the phone and face-to-face. I do think that when you get on the phone with someone, you have way more control over the outcome. So getting on the phone with people is definitely not a bad idea. I get on the phone with people at least a few times a week. Definitely get on the phone with people for coaching. Number one thing, be in a hurry. That sounds crazy, right? That you want to be in a hurry with your people to like almost put the pressure on. There's a psychological issue, but people are always more attracted to a person who's busy and has things going on. If you start every call or face-to-face conversation with the feeling that you're in a hurry, you'll find your inner invitations will be shorter. They're going to be shorter. They're going to have less questions, and people will respect you and your time a lot more. If you're just like, oh, I've got nothing going on, all of a sudden you're going to be talking about their brother and their sister and how mom died, and like you're going to learn about all these things rather than just talking about what you need to talk about. We all know that, especially if it doesn't lead to a sale and you spend an hour and a half on the phone, you're wasting your time, and it will be it'll be aggravating, and you're like, I don't want to get on the phone anymore. It would be aggravating. So make sure you're in a hurry. So here's a couple little script examples. I don't have a lot of time to talk, but it was really important I reach out to you. Or I have a million things going on, but I'm glad I caught you. Or I'm running out the door, but I need to talk to you real quick. You can use those messages via a conversation on Facebook easily. You can use those easily. For cold market people that you don't know, those are for more warm market people, the people that you've talked to in the past or people that you know. But for cold market, now isn't the time to get into this, and I have to go, but lay it all out. Like what are you trying to do? Talk to them about coaching or talk to them about a challenge group. Now's not the time to get into this. I have to go, but I just saw your post that you want to lose 30 pounds. Girl, I've got your solution. What is it? Now they've got that urgency. They've got they want to know, and you can come back to it. I have to run, but I just got off my team call, and I literally seriously pictured you sitting there with us. I think that you would love coaching and what it could do for you and your family. Something like that. Just like plant the seed and walk away and come back to it. That's what he says really works. So he says, get the message, set the tone with some urgency. All right. Number 2, compliment the prospect. So, hold on, sorry guys. This is not letting me go back to my notes. Here we go. This is critical. The sincere compliment, and it must be sincere, you have to actually mean what you're saying, opens the door to real communication and will make the prospect much more agreeable to hearing what you have to say. So here are some example scripts, okay? You've been wildly successful, and I've always respected the way you've done business. You've always been so supportive of me, and I really appreciate that. You're one of the most connected people I know, and I've always admired you about that. Connected meaning like social. You're one of the most outgoing people. You are seriously one of the most vibrant people, or everybody loves you, and I so wish that was me, or whatever. I was thinking, who are the sharpest people I know? And I thought of you. Kind of salesy, but that's one of his examples. You're one of the most positive and energetic people I've ever met. These are all compliments that we all would love to hear. I need someone to find the holes in something I'm looking at, and absolutely nothing gets past you. So might be a critical person, a very good analytical person, something like that. You're one of the most health conscious people I know, and I've always respected that about you. You're one of the most fashion forward people I know. Girl, you've got more style than anybody I know. You can make it your own. It doesn't have to be as professional as these, but he he markets to people in a different way than us as health coaches do. But complimenting people, that's people that you know, people that you've always respected. Okay, so for cold market people, it could be someone you've worked with. Maybe it's like I don't know, your car salesperson. You've given me some of the best service I've ever had. If maybe you're talking, okay, maybe a hairdresser, or maybe a teacher, or maybe someone professionally that you've worked with on a professional level, something like that, saying like that they've given you the best service they've ever received. That's why you want to talk to them, because they're awesome and you know that they do good at this. Or you are super sharp. Can I ask what you do for a living? You've made blank a fantastic experience. Maybe it was like you went to the library and there was like a mom reading program and you went to the library, you're reaching out to that lady. Whatever the case might be. Or maybe it was you went to a birthday party and you knew no one and that girl you talked to was amazing. Oh my gosh, you made that birthday party so much more enjoyable for me. Thank you for like hanging out with me. Just reaching out to someone and complimenting them, it gives you an open door to have a conversation. So find something and compliment your prospect on, and just do it. Make the invitation is step number 3. So this is the part that everybody gets caught up with. They're no problem reaching out to people, no problem complimenting someone. I could compliment people all day, but how do you turn that compliment into an invitation? That's where people get tripped up, right? In this situation, one size does not fit all. He's provided a list of direct approaches that you can use when talking about an opportunity for them specifically. Indirect approaches, which you'll use to ask for help or advice, and super indirect approaches, which you'll use to ask people if they know others who might be interested. I know that Brittany Leggett and Nicolette use that approach a lot. They ask if they know someone who might be interested in what we do. But most people use a direct approach for all their prospects. Usually it goes something like this. Don't ever repeat this, okay? Because this is not how we do business. I found a way to get rich and let me tell you about it, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we do. We do not direct approach anybody like that. It shows you're passionate about it, but really, who's going to get excited about that? Like, what does that do for anybody? Unless Bill Gates is calling me. If Bill Gates is calling me, telling me how I'm going to get rich, then yes, I'm going to listen to you. But from someone like us, they're not going to be like, you're not rich, so why would you know what I mean? Anyway, as you become a network marketing professional, you're going to find that you use the indirect and super indirect approaches much more than like, boom, here's the invitation. But that doesn't mean direct approaches don't have an important place. So here's a few direct approaches. And remember, these are things you're inviting after you've already done steps 1 and 2. Okay? So for warm market, when you told me blank, were you serious or were you just kidding around? When you told me you wanted to lose 30 pounds, were you serious or were you just kidding around? I was serious. Okay, great. I think I found a way for you to do it. I think I found a way for you to lose 30 pounds and make that happen and make it last. Now you've got a conversation going. Now they're like, oh, really? So if you've already got their goals, you can be like, I know a way you can do that. Or when you told me your kids aren't sleeping at night, were you serious or were you just kidding around? Not really, but you follow up with them. I think I found a way for us to really boost your financial situation. I found something you really need to see. I have a program that I really think you'd love. I really think that Shakeology would help you feel better. Anything like that. That would be a very direct approach. I just launched this new business and I really want you to take a look at it. When I thought of the people who could make I don't like this one. Sorry, I'm skipping it. It says make an absolute fortune. No, I don't like that one. For when we expand, for the UK, for example, this one would have worked. I've teamed up with a company that's launching in the UK. Talk to your UK people about that. Let me ask you something. Would you be open to having a side hustle or earning an extra income? Let me ask you a question off the record. If there were a business you could start working part-time from home that could replace your full-time income, would that interest you? These are very direct approaches. And again, some people will be like, that's salesy, not my thing. And that's why he truly suggests doing the indirect and super indirect approaches. But some messages for cold market. have you ever thought of a side income? Have you ever thought of having an additional source of income? Do you plan on doing what you're doing now for the rest of your career? These are all very direct approaches to the coaching opportunity, but let's talk about indirect approaches, okay? Because this is going to be more what we're comfortable with. That would be really uncomfortable for me to send messages like that. Indirect approach is another tool to helping people get past their initial resistance and understand your opportunity. This is best used when you're getting started and it's simply asking for help or guidance. I'm just skimming through some of these so I can find my favorite ones. I found a business I'm really excited about, but what do I know? You have so much experience. Would you look at it for me? Would you look at it for me if I made it easy, and let me know if you think I'm making the right move. Talk to some professional people that you already know that run businesses, and just be like, hey, I just started this, like, want to take a look at it and give me some advice on what to do, how I can make this successful, and just basically like nonchalantly you're planting seeds in their head on how they could be successful as well. I've started a business and really need someone to help me poke holes in it. Nothing gets past you. Would you be willing to examine it for me? These are very, very like salesy tactics. I'm just being honest here. I don't really love them, but asking people for help. I should have like written down some of my own suggestions for questions, but asking people for help. So I'm going to come up with a few on my own. If I were reaching out to some people that I know that already run businesses, I would say something along the lines of, hey, I'm sure you've noticed that I recently started, like if I were you guys, I recently started coaching. You seem to be rocking your small business. Like, what did you do in the beginning to increase your market or to get in front of customers or something like that? Just talking to people and asking for their advice. You could also do the same thing with prospects on social media. So prospects for challengers. Girl, you look so amazing. What are you doing? Talking to people who already are fit. Talking to them about like what their fitness routine is already. Talking to people who don't need to lose weight. Talking to people who are already at their goal who could help someone else get to their goal. It's okay if you're not at your goal. I just started this fitness coaching to help hold me accountable. I think you would be really great at fitness coaching too. It's okay if you're not at your goal talking to someone who is. That's okay. And it's okay if you are at your goal talking to someone who is or who isn't. It's okay to talk to like other people and not think that they're better than you ever. Super indirect approaches. For warm market, people that you know and love and trust. Hey, I don't know if coaching is for you, but I wanted to ask, who do you know that might be ambitious, motivated by trips or incentives, and would be excited about the idea of more cash flow in their lives? Or earning a side hustle. I don't really like cash flow in their lives, but earning a side hustle. Ask people like, hey, I know you're already super busy, but do you know anyone who might be interested in earning a side income? If you said that to people, they'd be like, wait, I want a side income. Or if you said, hey, I know you're super busy, but I'm looking for a few ladies who might be interested in working out from home with me. Do you know anyone who might be interested? Asking for the referral. Do you know anyone that's hit a wall with their fitness and might be looking for a way to do it from home? Do you know any smart people who live in the Charleston area who, yes, great. Could I get their name and their email if you have it? I have been looking to expand my business with some local people. Asking for the referral. Do you know anyone looking for a job right now? My team's expanding. Those are just asking for the referral. I know that Brittany and Nicolette use that approach all the time, asking, hey, I don't know if you'd be interested in this, but do you know anyone who would? And that usually works. I used it a couple years ago. I got a couple people from it. I don't know why I stopped using it, but I did. Okay. Next one is, if I blank, would you blank? This, you're not going to offer your third-party tool unless they agree to do something in return. Third-party tool is something as in like the YouTube video. This is his strategy with this. The YouTube videos we use to share about our programs. So for example, when I talk to people about the 80-day obsession, I'm like, here, check this out. And I just send them the video. He's suggesting, if I sent you a video to watch that laid out all the information of the program, would you watch it? He actually says, would you watch it? If I gave you, or if I added you to our What is Coaching group, would you join in? If I don't know, I'm trying to think. Okay, those are my only examples I got off the top of my head. So if you've done the other 3 steps properly, the answer should be yes. If you complimented them, you invited them, you did all those things, and you got to this point where you were talking about exactly what they're doing, either coaching or the fitness. If I blank, would you blank? Their answer should be yes. If they're asking for more information, just respond with, I understand that you want more information, but all of what you're looking for is in this video, or is in this coaching group, or is whatever you're trying to give them, it will be there. The fastest way for you to really understand what I'm talking about is to review it. So if I give it to you, would you review it? You're looking for that yes. If they say no, they won't review it, then thank them for their time and move on. If they, but do not give that to, he says do not give it to them. If they say no, they're not going to watch it, don't be like, oh, okay, well then here it is if you ever get around to it. Don't do that. Only give it to them if they say yes. And then if they say yes, get a time commitment. When do you think you could watch this video? For sure. When do you think you'll be able to look at the videos in that group? For sure. When do you think you'll join the live group? For sure. He says, when do you blank? For sure. This is like legit. He says, word for word, he says these things to people. If I would you, and then when do you think you could? For sure. He says, don't suggest a time for them. Ask the question and have them give you the time. So if they say, like, I can do it tonight after work, or they say, I can check it out Sunday after church, or whatever. If it's not a definitive, I'll try to do it sometime, then tell them, I don't want to waste your time or mine. Why don't we just try to lock in a time so you'll have seen it for sure? The key is to get them to say yes a second time. Like, get them to say yes, they are doing it and they are giving you a time commitment. So when they say yes, that they will do it for sure, that's not a commitment in his book. The commitment is getting the time. So getting that time commitment is his way of going about this. And then you're going to confirm. So if they say that they're going to watch it by Tuesday night, or they'll join in Monday night, or they'll watch it after church, whatever that is. So if I called you Monday, if they say they're going to watch it Sunday after church. So if I called you Monday morning, you'll have seen it for sure, right? He literally says this. So if I called you blank, you'll have seen it for sure, right? The key to step 6 is they've now said 3 times that they're going to follow through, and they've done that all by themselves. They said, yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Now they've set a real appointment with you for the future. Now you want to get a time and a number. What's the best number and time for me to call? Now that they've said it 4 times, they have said, yes, I commit to this 4 times. And the chance they'll follow through has increased, he says, from 10% to over 80% that they're actually going to do it. So now that you have a time and number, put that in a place that you will not forget it. I can't tell you how many times someone's like, yeah, I want to do this, and I lose the follow-up because I don't track it. I don't put it somewhere. I've been using Google Calendar for following up with people. If they're like, yes, I want to do this on April 14th, I put it in my Google Calendar, and I have a reminder set so that on April 14th, I follow up with them. And then step number 8 is get off the phone, as if you didn't just spend 4 hours doing this. But he says, remember, you're in a hurry, right? The best thing is to say something like, great, we'll talk then, gotta run, and just end the conversation. That sounds intense. That sounds very car salesy. It does. It sounds intense. But think about it. Think about it as in our lingo. He's talking to network marketing professionals as a whole, but think about it in our lingo. So, Ashley Miller, I see your face. So I'm just going to use you as an example. I'm contacting you. Okay, I'm unmuting you. I would if I could. There, you're unmuted. Okay, I'm going to go back to this step one. We're going to walk through a quick conversation. I don't have a lot of time to chat, but I wanted to get in touch with you real quick. I heard you really wanted to coach. So I think that you are one of the most business savvy people that I know. You've been working from home for how long now? I really think you'd enjoy this. Okay. Don't have time. Here's my compliment to you. I don't know if it's a compliment. Take it as you want. I have this group starting on Monday that is all about coaching. Would you be interested in joining it?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, so now I've invited, okay? Invited, I'm going down through these things. Hold on, sorry. If I add you to the group, would you watch the videos?
I guess.
Awesome. When do you think you could watch the videos for sure?
Wait, when is the group?
Monday through Wednesday.
Probably not till Tuesday morning.
Awesome. So if I follow up with you on Wednesday afternoon, you're for sure going to have watched them?
Yes.
Perfect. What's your phone number and what time on Wednesday can I call you?
By 11. They will be done by 11 a.m.
Awesome. Perfect. Thanks for the phone number. Okay, I got to run, but I will contact you on Wednesday. Let me know if you have any questions. Boom, that's it. That was that whole process broken down into our lingo. And it was quick, fast. It was a compliment, hey, do you want to do this? Sure, great, awesome, follow up, boom, goodbye. Does that make more sense when you break it down into our terms? Here, we're gonna do another one. I'm gonna do one more. I'm muting you, actually. Amanda. It won't let me unmute you. You gotta unmute yourself.
Yes.
We're gonna do one more. Okay. Hey, I've got a million things going on and my kid just pooped and I need to change his diaper, but I heard you are interested in, I saw your post that you're interested in losing weight. You have seriously been on the craziest journey ever. I love your motivation and support. Would you be interested in it all? We have a group coming up in a couple weeks. Would you be interested in joining our 3-week fitness group?
I'm really busy, but I guess I could.
Awesome. I have a video that shows all about it. If I sent it to you, would you watch it?
Yeah, I guess I could squeeze it in.
Awesome. When do you think you could watch it?
Probably by Saturday.
Awesome. So if I call you on Sunday morning, would you have watched it? For sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. What is your phone number and what time is a good time to call you?
I'm done with church at 12:30, so anytime after that, and my number is 636-5310.
Awesome. So around 2 o'clock, I'll give you a call if that's okay?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Perfect. I need to go change this kid's butt. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Super fast and to the point, and obviously with social media, it's not that quick because it takes a little time to respond and everything like that. But in person, that's like a quick bomb them and be like, hey, I've got this group. Would you like to hear about it? I'll send you the video. Great. Talk to you soon. And you're not even getting stuck in that weird long, what is it? What's it about? All this stuff. Because you're going to send them a video all about it. You know what I mean? It really cuts down the dialogue when you break it down like that. So I will post the link to this PDF. It's got some examples at the end as well. So insert a hurry script, insert a compliment. You can kind of walk through a few different prospects and stuff. And it's got all the information that we just talked about. So I will post the link to this as well. But I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Okay, if I knew how. Oh, I think I'm covering it. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to, he even says that pyramid schemes are illegal. And if somebody tells you something about you being part of a pyramid scheme, you should tell them they are illegal and you would never be part of something like that. Linda, that is so right. I would never think. Beachbody, if anybody here has ever been approached about this being a pyramid scheme, Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme. And I will tell you why. because we just out freaking ranked Nicolette. Just saying. You can't outrank someone in a pyramid scheme. So in a pyramid scheme, the top is the top, the bottom is the bottom. We are no longer at the bottom. So that's just proof right there that we are no longer in a pyramid scheme. Well, we would never were, but it's not a pyramid scheme. Okay, let's open this up for discussion. We've got plenty of time. So let's open this for discussion. Who thinks that this process would work? Who thinks it's too much?
It totally works. I mean, just not even from a social networking standpoint, but from a business standpoint. It's something, this is a skill that they teach managers too, because if you tell somebody that you're busy, then they get the impression that, hey, this person's important and they're going to keep the details to the point. And so I want to make sure I get the exact details that I need to get the information across. So it absolutely works.
I totally agree. And you know what? I will say in like the back of my mind, I feel like it's one of my flaws because I'm always readily available to all of you. But at the same time, I feel like there's just that boundary. Like Nicolette is not readily available. You know what I mean? Like she's got business hours and she's available in her times, but that makes her important and it makes her like high up there. But at the same time, we all run things differently. But when it comes to prospecting, I think you guys want to be very strict on your business hours, not messaging them back at 2 o'clock in the morning when they message you, not because you're setting yourself up for their expectations forever. If you're responding to someone at 2 a.m., well, in 6 months at 2 a.m. when they message you, they expect a response then too. If you are saying like you get back at them at like 8 a.m. or whatever your business hours are, they'll realize like, oh, she responds in these hours. These are her time. This is when she works. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to put your phone down and play with your daughter. It is okay to set things aside and not get caught up in this.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to come take my phone after 6 p.m., I'd appreciate it. Where are we all at? We've got 1 week left. Freaking Ashley Lemons, you just hit Success Club. Proud of you, girl.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that. We've got a lot of people at 4. A lot of people are at 4. We've got several people at 2. So I really, really think I see 4 or 5 links out. Linda, I've got some freaking links out too. So I don't know why everybody's not buying today. I sat down this week. You guys all saw my messages, I think, about like my follow-up, like what's holding you back messages about coaching. I did another one about challengers, but I really suggest you guys do that. Follow the same flow I did and send it to everybody. Anybody as a follow-up. It's not an initial reach out, but as a follow-up to anybody you've talked to about coaching or about like fitness. First of all, be like, hey, sorry to annoy you, but I'm really not sorry. 2, put all the things that either coaching or being a challenger has changed for you. What are the 3 biggest things that it's changed in your life? Then say, this is why I think you're not doing it. And that might be where you personalize it for each person because it could be different for everybody. But what are the 3 reasons that somebody's knocking at my door. The 3 reasons that you don't think they're pulling the trigger. Whether it's time, money, they're scared, just in general. Whatever the 3 things that you think that is wrong with them, not wrong with them, but you think is holding them back. And then at the end, be like, what's holding you back? Get the real answers. I did this to somebody yesterday who's, I'm hoping, going to sign up as a challenger. And she's just like, honestly, I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I have time. And when they say that, say, let's carve out 3 30-minute days, 3 30 minutes each week. Start somewhere. 3 30-minute workouts a week is better than not doing anything right now. Can I help you with something? What? So kind of just slashing all the excuses is what I would suggest. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Who's that? Who is that?
Yeah.
Ashley. Who's that? Leah?
Yeah.
Leah. That's Ashley too. Her name's Ashley too.
Yeah.
More Ashleys, yes. And that's Amanda. And everybody else, you can't see their faces right now. Is that Miss Rochelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's Linda. We have a little. Are you going to be a coach?
Look, I did the baby.
That's Taylor. Oh boy, we have another baby. This went downhill real fast. Okay, come on. I got all the babies. Look, can you say hi to everybody?
More Asha. More Asha.
More Ashley, yeah. Okay, so you guys talk. What do you guys need help with? Where are you guys at? Following up is for sure. Make sure everybody with follow links out are following up like a boss. Putting that pressure on. Amanda, you doing good? Do you have any questions with anything? Need any help with anything? No?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Ashley?
I had snow days, so I was able to actually
Amanda
do
is totally kicking ass. Let me
I
tell
can
ya.
tell. I know. I've been watching.
Snow days do wonders for me. As a teacher, I'm too busy during the week.
When we get snow, we live in South Carolina. When we get snow, we have snow days for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I'm in West Virginia, so the first day it started snowing, they canceled it, and then before it was even halfway through the day, they canceled for Thursday, and then Wednesday, and then on Wednesday, halfway through the day, it wasn't done, so they canceled for Thursday, and it's like 50 degrees today. So we'll go back and have work Monday and Friday.
That's so funny. Literally, my people this month are people I've been talking to for months, and some of them are people that I talked to almost a year ago and never answered messages. Follow up is everything. So true. Don't like me. People come out of the woodwork. I mean, I talked to someone 2 years ago about coaching, and she just signed up this month. So, I mean, people take forever. I'm talking to someone right now. So, I sent out a link this morning for her to sign up. Third person this month from my soccer team in high school. No kidding. I think that's so funny. Like once you get in with that group, it's like they all see it and they're like, oh, I need to do it too. So, and none of us talk to each other anymore. Not in a bad way. We just don't talk to each other anymore. But I'm excited for that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good telling. Anybody else? Anything? If not, I'm going to let you all go and you can all go work.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing? Nothing? Really? You guys are all so quiet today. But it helps when all the rock stars join. So here, let's make a challenge, okay? I want to make a challenge for the day because I feel like we need some accountability to leave here. How about everybody goes into our Team TransforME coach community and messages a coach they've never talked to before. Make friends in our coach community. Ashley's like, God, you're making me do what? So go into the members.
I literally just said, right, because we don't have enough challenges already.
What?
I just said to my mom, right, because we don't have enough challenges already.
Sorry. It'll take you 5 seconds to make a new friend on the team and encourage them and see if there's any way that we can support them. Find out how they're doing this month, what do they need help with, and if you can't help them, figure out who can, whether it's your upline or me or whoever. Connect them. Alrighty? All right. Can you say bye?
That one is not bad.
You're going to have milk and go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Ashley said we said if Ella went to sleep, she could come over.
Bye.
Elsa? Her name's Ella. That's Ashley.
Ella just went to sleep.
Ella went night-night. If she wakes up when the day is new, she can come over and see you.
She went to bed. She didn't go to sleep.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.